Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So, it's away we go then.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Oh, no joy this time.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Pelé, great ball, and the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Played into space. That looks a cracking ball. Neymar. Pelé. Shifted it to the flank.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not...
Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And here's the chance to counter. Tries to pass it through. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Hullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, important interception. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Best. Best's big header! Goal! The breakthrough strike! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Hullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Plays the return pass. Oh, super ball! Brilliantly cut out. Ibrahimovic.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, that's nice. Mbappe! It's out for a goal kick. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get it through? Chance for a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Can he finish? Beckham. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Roberto Carlos going vertical. Hullet. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Pelé unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pelé. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, easy pickings there. Rijkaard. And it's Beckham. A probing pass. Chance, surely! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! A finish of true class! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Looking for the run. There's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Neymar. A lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's had it nicked away. Mbappe. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's a big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. And this is Beckham. Caught offside that time. Just eases him off the ball. It's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's neat. Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's half-time here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And now I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And they've switched it over to the other side.
Well spotted.
And here's Neymar. That's a good run down the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this goes for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now they can spring. Roberto Carlos! Off the post! And they're back on the ball again. Thuram powering forward here. Best. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he was quick to react.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Nicely aimed pass. And it's made its way to him. It's a mighty effort! That's a half-decent try.
Ibrahimovic is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Neymar. Number 14, Ibrahimovic. Number 11, Johan Cruyff. Number 21, Pele. Number 13,
It's Ronaldinho.
Gullit. Coming on the field,
60 minutes played.
6, Hazard.
Oh, facing up to his
22,
adversary, this is
Cristiano
a formidable
Ronaldo.
matchup.
Number 18, Ronaldinho. Number
It's
7,
run loose, who's going to get there?
Number
Shoots!
20,
Sticks it away! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Oh, what? Ibrahimovic! It's there! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
He's having a shot! They've done it! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Van der Sar claims comfortably.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Mbappe.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, smashing header! That's a lovely, neat pass. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Mbappe. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. This is the time you need that pace.
Roberto Baggio. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Great vision. And this is Ronaldo. Seedorf.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's been played through. He is through here. Lovely bit of skill. And this is Ibrahimovic. Can he finish? They've scored! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Thuram. Now that's well seen too. Vieira. And time is up. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a...
And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, good take in a good area. Alexander-Arnold wrestles him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Vieira. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff touches it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And it's Neymar. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, what a climb!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Pele. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
And he's taking no chances there. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And here's Ibrahimovic. Pass somewhat off target. Roberto Carlos. Over to the left. Just eases him off the ball. A probing pass. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Gullit. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Neither side yet able to find the net. Roberto Carlos. Gullit. Roberto Carlos. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Thuram cuts out the pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Neymar. He is through here. And this is Pele. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Neymar. He's had it taken off him. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he was quick to react. Gullit. Pele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Vieira. And here's Ibrahimovic. Gullit. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Pele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. Tries to pass it through. Oh, played right into his path. He's shifting through the... Chance! Vieira. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Tries to play it through. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Thuram getting this one clear. And it's Gullit. Thinks about the shot. And this is Ibrahimovic. He's being urged to shoot. Messi.
Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Beckenbauer. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Gerrard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cruyff. And the first half is done. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're off again.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Bellingham. And this is Shevchenko. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he's picked it up out wide. Looking for options. Chance for a shot! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 14.
Manchester United have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Number 6. Hazard.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Number 18.
Maldini calmly anticipates, and it's Baggio.
Substitution in
Sorry,
progress.
that was never going to make it.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And this is Shevchenko, serves up across. Pull it. Spread out to the left. Nice looking ball. That has not gone well. Manchester United are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. And that is out of play.
Substitution.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham. And it's Ronaldinho. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Nicely weighted ball. And he's whipped it across. Pull it. Chance! A wonderful effort all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Coming on the field
Pullets being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he could feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
João Neves is someone so often referred to as the defender's... Luis Suarez! Oh, split-second reaction.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's a decent clearance. He's going for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Van Dijk probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
He's a sharp little ball here. Roberto Baggio, he's picked his way through. Out to the left it goes. Into the last quarter of an hour.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Corner number 2 then. He's had a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Hazard has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
So, third corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's really well manoeuvred. Manchester United leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Hazard, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's made its way to him. Shot could be on. And the finish! And that is wildly off target. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Baggio, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Driving forward. Looking for the run.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Knocks it into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Thuram gets it clear. And it's Seedorf. Mohamed Salah. There will be 4 extra minutes. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Seedorf. Thuram pulls off an exempt... And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and
the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah, and it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more.
He rises! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Vieira. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipate. Shot, surely! Brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Koulibaly tries to play it. Chance for a shot! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here. He's found the way through. Nice-looking ball. Neymar. And this is Pele. He's had a shot! Not the most accurate pass. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's straight offside. Can he get on the end of this? Pullet gets across and deals with it. He's picked his way through. Threads one in. Thinks about the shot. Roberto Carlos. Iwobi. And it's Tonali. Brazil couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Pelé. Corner it is.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Koulibaly deals with that comfortably. Brazil have the chance to go the other way.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Szoboszlai. Neymar. It's played through for him. And he's away. It's Pelé! He has done it! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And with that, and the finish! Oh, taken with style! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Cruyff quietly revving up. Looking to play him in. And this is Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. He will be.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Neymar. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Can he finish? No mistake. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Manchester United pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Spread it left. Oh, that's a fine interception. The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Vieira. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Now it's Iwobi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were...
Real chance! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Short changes him with that pass. Tonali. Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And this is Ibrahimovic, looking for options for movement. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
substituição.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change. Iwobi, Tonali, and here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, well played. Seedorf. Here's Vieira. He's looking wide. Tries to pass it through. They're urging him to shoot. Roberto Baggio is on his own. He's a sharp little... And the shot! It's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And he's got full. That's another chance. And he hits the net. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Well, they have a goal, but it is short. No mistake! Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Salah. Oh, super find. Tonali has it out wide and in space. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's managed to get free. Ronaldinho stood his ground strongly. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared...
Oh, terrible pass. Oh, given away. Takes a shot. Really well taken goal. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Turkey.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like the full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, sweet feet. Serginho has it out wide and in space. And that has been knocked clear. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's well spotted. Best. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a searching pass. Delivery from Mbappe. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Beckenbauer. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Fiore ploughing through the middle. Chips it through. Chance! Manchester United still without a single shot on target. Ambitious ball here. Harrison promptly onto that, and that is that. Best. And he's managed to get free. There's the shot! Goal! Turkey! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Minutes is number 19.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Beckenbauer.
Manchester United really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Ibrahimovic. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. And this is Cruyff. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vieira. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Pull it. And this is Ibrahimovic. Mateus. And the counter is on. Can he get it through? That's good vision. Oh, well played, well played. Cruyff. And it's Hullet. Played out to the left flank. Pele. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Probing pass. Tries to pass it through. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a decent clearance. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Out towards the flank. That's tidy. That is a brilliant interception. Beckenbauer. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. Mateus. Now Howson. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 14, Ibrahimovic. Number 4, Neymar.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 22.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, he knows he has the ability to put this exactly where he wants. He'll all...
Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! About as smooth as it gets. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He's a sharp little ball here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Roberto Carlos. He up he goes! He's missed, but not by that far.
Cruyff is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, such a clever touch. Manchester United, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that is expertly dealt with. Fiore.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And he was quick to react. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And the shot's on here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Beckenbauer. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Fiore. Now it's Mbappe. Now he's got space here. Thuram. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pelé.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Messi. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Roberto Carlos. Pelé. Shifted it to the flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Azar. Pelé. Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival. That's good running with the ball. Best, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Bullet. Now it's Pelé. He's looking wide. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And it's Hullet. And Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nicely weighted ball. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Substitution for Manchester United.
And we have our
Number
very
21,
first corner.
Pelé. Number 13, Hullet. Number 23, Roberto Carlos. Coming on the field, number 7, Baggio. Number 20, Seedorf. Number
Well
17,
seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Substitution.
Roberto Baggio. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Manchester United seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
This is threatening to... He's got it all! And it's in! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Turkey go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham, looking for the run. Doué, and the shot! Superb from Doué! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded explosion.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Terrific header! And he's heaved it away. Hazard gets into some space. Now this could be a chance. Best can see things, others simply cannot. He's beaten the last man. And reclaimed it in a trice. So that's it, it is all over. Manchester United cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling at times.